In today's episode, we're going to be talking about why you should buy a property in 2021. Welcome to the channel. My name is Preston and this is the Legacy Investing Show. We're going to be discussing all things related to personal finance, real estate investing, and entrepreneurship. We have a portfolio of 50 plus rental units. We do flips, we do wholesales. We also own an assisted living facility. We've been in your shoes. We know how overwhelming getting into investing can be, and that's the exact reason why we created this channel. We're here to help you achieve financial freedom, and it's not as far away as you might think it is. We're gonna be sharing all the successes, all the mistakes, and all the things that we continue to learn along the way. If you want to achieve financial freedom, make sure that you like this video, obviously for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure that you're subscribed as well. We're going to be having 2 to 3 new videos every single week. Also, make sure to follow us on our socials. We're active there daily and we answer questions there as well. What we'll be discussing throughout this video is the exact reason why we're continuing to buy real estate in 2021. So make sure you watch each step so you get the full picture. I'll also be discussing our strategy for 2021 at the end of this video, so make sure you stay for that. And just a quick disclaimer, just because we're buying real estate in 2021 doesn't necessarily mean that you should as well. We're just some guys on YouTube just telling you what our strategy is and what's been working for us. Everyone is in a different situation and we don't know what your situation is like, so keep that in mind. This isn't financial advice. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. It seems like everyone on YouTube right now is talking about why you shouldn't be buying property in 2021. In some aspects, some of those videos are right. The median house price has steadily increased for the past year. In Q4 of 2019, the median sales price was $327,000. In Q4 of 2020, the average median sales price was $347,000. That's nearly a $20,000 increase in 1 year. In fact, Zillow is forecasting that home values will increase by 10.3% from November 2020 to November 2021. And the national inventory of houses has decreased by 39.6%. In fact, national inventory has fallen below 39.6% over the last year. And this is the first time it's ever happened. 10% appreciation is a big deal. So let's take some numbers and make some sense of it. Let's say you buy a house that's worth $300,000. You put 20% down with a $60,000 down payment. For a $300,000 home, that's appreciated 10%. That's a $30,000 increase in just 1 year. Do you know what the ROI is on that? It's 50%, just on appreciation alone. Now you might be thinking that this is just a wave that people are gonna ride and then sell off at the top and then the economy is gonna come crumbling down. Well, the thing is, real estate isn't like the stock market where there's huge ebbs and flows on a daily basis. We all saw what happened with AMC and GameStop over the past couple of months. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna link that video right here. It was crazy volatile where the prices would drop by over 50% in just literally overnight. Real estate is a much slower game. The benchmark 30-year fixed rate mortgage is 2.84%. As of March 3rd, 2021, the 30-year fixed rate mortgage is 3.16%. The average rate of inflation is typically around 2 to 3% every single year. So do you know what that means? It's essentially like you're borrowing free money with these historically low interest rates. We had our biggest year during this pandemic and locked up more properties than we ever have before. With this huge housing shortage, I've seen a ton of comments of people saying that they can't find good deals and there aren't any good deals out there anymore. Sorry to break it to you, Karen, but this isn't 2008 anymore where you can hop, jump, and skip, close your eyes, point at a house, and say, oh, I found a good deal. You have to put in a lot of work to find those good deals. If it was that easy, then everyone would be doing it. And that's not an industry that I want to be in. I actually like the barrier to entry to get into real estate. So what are some ways to find deals? You can network with wholesalers, network with investor-friendly real estate agents, and you can also go direct to seller. At the end of the day, it's a numbers game. You have to keep putting yourself in front of sellers, in front of real estate agents, in front of wholesalers in order to get good deals consistently. We'll be having a more in-depth video on how to find good deals. I'll also link some videos that we've already done in the description below. Now the thing is, house prices aren't going to continue to rise forever. There will come a time where there will be a correction. Now how big is that correction going to be? No one really knows. With all the data that we've seen, it's not enough to justify to just sit on the sidelines and wait it out. The reason why we're continuing to buy deals is because we have systems already in place to help us get those good deals and also lock in these historically low interest rates. Sorry to break it to you, but these rates aren't going to stay this low forever. While the Fed has indicated that it's not planning on hiking rates soon, an improving economy can result in ending these historically low interest rates. People are talking about the bubble bursting like it did in 2008. But here's the reality. Back in the subprime housing crash, they were giving out what's called ninja loans. No income, no jobs, no assets. Basically just giving out a loan to anyone with a pulse. So eventually the market came crashing down because those people couldn't afford to pay their mortgages. And do you know what happened? There was an oversupply with not enough demand to keep up with it. What's happening today is the complete opposite. There's a 2.5 million housing shortage today, and builders literally can't build quick enough to keep up with the demand. Alright, so I told you that I'm going to be telling you exactly our plan and strategy for this year. CoreLogic predicts that home prices will only rise 3.3% in 2021. Contrast that to a 10% gain in prices from 2020. On top of that, mortgage bankers are predicting that the interest rates are going to rise to 3.4% by the end of 2021. Now, historically speaking, these are still insanely good interest rates. However, there's a correlation between home prices increasing and interest rates still staying low. However, if interest rates continue to rise and home price continues to rise as well, there comes a point, no matter how low the interest rate is, it doesn't justify the purchase price. Here's a pro tip and a good rule of thumb. For every 1% increase in rates, you have an 11 to 12% decrease in your buying power. In the markets that we invest in, we've definitely seen a jump in appreciation. We are also buying properties that are below the average median price of homes. And this shields us from prices tanking. When you buy a cash flow producing rental property, you can write out the ebbs and flows that will inevitably come. Because the numbers still make sense for us, on top of the historically low interest rates, we're gonna continue to buy. If you've made it this far in the video, we know that you're serious about taking your financial future into your own hands. We know how scary it can be getting into real estate and putting all this capital that you worked hard for, but I'm here to tell you that it's totally worth it. Your life can change in a matter of a few years. We're gonna be providing as much free value as possible through these videos, so make sure that you're subscribed. Also, like this video for the YouTube algorithm. I know that's way overblown, but it really does help the channel grow. Also, comment down below if you're still planning on buying real estate in 2021. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.